Hi, my name is Craig Knowlton, and I'm here to discuss with you the Eagle Scout Service Project proposal and how we get that proposal started and submitted. The first thing you want to do is meet the 5 tests of an acceptable Eagle Scout Service project, and that is listed on the front page of your instructions for preparing your proposal. Item 1, it provides sufficient opportunity to meet the Eagle Scout Service project requirement. You must show that planning, development, and leadership will take place and how the 3 factors will benefit a religious institution, a school, or your community. So planning and leadership, project management have got to be shown on the first thing you're going to do. It appears to be feasible. You have to be able to do this project. And not just you being able to use the hand tools and the equipment that's required to produce the project, you have to be able to manage the people. So we had an instance where we had a gentleman that wanted to have an 18-foot tall scaffold built for his music director to be able to stand on and direct the band. Not feasible. So keep in mind, when you think something's not feasible, bring it to your parents or your coach, mentor, and let them understand what it is to make sure it's feasible. Safety issues will have to be addressed. There's a whole section at the very end that does nothing but address safety issues. Things like, where's the nearest fire hydrant? Where's the nearest ambulance station? Where's the nearest fire station? Who's going to be your dedicated safety person on the ground that you can go to? If somebody gets injured, if you've ever been in a wilderness first aid training or in a training accident, you'll see it goes downhill very quickly. You have to have somebody identified. So we want to make sure that all of your safety issues will be addressed. Action steps for further detailed planning are included. So while this is what we call a flyover, it's a broad expanse of this is what I want to do, this is my proposal, and this is how I'm going to show leadership and project management. You have to be able to go to the next level, the next step of digging deeper into not just I need 2x4s, but how many 2x4s, who's going to cut the 2x4s, and go into further planning and further development. And then are you on the right track with a reasonable chance for a positive experience? You can have a project that seems feasible, shows project management, shows leadership, but really is very, very difficult. It's something like working in a downtown urban environment trying to clean a contaminated river or clean a contaminated bank of a river or something. Particularly difficult, especially in June, July, August in Georgia. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is on track with a reasonable chance for a positive experience, and not just for you, but for everybody else who's involved. When you're starting with your project, first thing you want to do is make sure you have the correct version. Your project will be denied immediately if it's not on the correct version. This version is January of 2019. It's a PDF fillable. This is the last version we had out, which is back in 2012. You see there's not much of a difference when you're looking at it. Look down in the lower left-hand corner, January 2019. It will not make it past the ESSP board if you don't have that filled out completely. So you fill out the front of this, fill out all the other items you possibly can, and then work with your project beneficiary. The beneficiary is the person who's going to receive benefit and sign off on your proposal. They'll also have to sign off on your project in order to go before the Eagle board. Start your project plan once your proposal is approved. Strongly encourage to prepare your project plan using the form in the workbook. We said strongly encouraged because I've been on Eagle boards before where somebody's brought us the Eagle proposal and the Eagle workbook and not the plan. It makes for a very difficult and extremely long Eagle board. I would suggest strongly that you make sure you have your proposal plan. Beginning work on your project. Once your proposal has been fully approved and you have finished your project planning, only then may you be able to begin on your project.